Hello, Arisian friends. Happy birthday and happy April. God, my nose is running. I just spit on myself. We are going to do this whole intro thing together. Yes. So I hope you are all doing well. It's pretty still early here, so let's do the light. It's terrifying. I hate this fucking light. I need I don't even want to talk about the improper lighting. No, I don't even want to go there. Okay. How's that? How do we like the angle, Ariesian friends? Are we feeling it? God damn it. Okay. Welcome to the channel. I'm Denise. This is Surrender to the Flow Tarot, and I will be doing your monthly April reading after we clear the space. We're going to do it together today, Aries. Okay. Now we call in. We're going to call in your spirit guides, mine, so they can show up and help with this. Is this? Oh, I hate this. If anyone has any camera skill things, tips, just I would love it if you put it in the comments. Anything. I hate this stuff. Okay. My spiritual team, your spiritual team, and we'll probably call on the spiritual team of Taurus too. They can help. They'll hang out and they'll come back because I do Aries, Taurus, right? I do them in order. Ready? Okay. One more thing to light. Okay, Aries, welcome to your monthly reading for April. I do monthly readings broken down into weeks. Week 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll pull a card for how's it start and then how's it end for all of them. And then usually I pull something at the end. Just as an overall advice. I almost always do that. The only reason I wouldn't is if it's not needed, but usually it is. Okay. So, I got my rocks. I got my garnet. I don't know where my jade is or my regular selenite I hold. That's okay. These are the decks we're working with today. We're going to pull from the Kei Tarot Love, which is a new deck I just got, and it's amazing. I just want to take a second to show you this fucking... Look at the inside of the box. There's a crystal. It's so you can have an altar everywhere you go. This person, the author of this, the creator, is so dope. Wait till you see the art on it. We have a bunch pulled to pull from if needed, and I have a whole bunch more over here, and I'll tell you what those are if we go into them. So we're going to start with the Kei Tarot Love, and we're going to pull at the end a Native Heart Healing Oracle Mandala card. I think that might change up. Okay, I will have timestamps written in the description box below week by week so that you can go through and just click on and watch week by week, or go back when the weeks come, you know what I mean, and just watch it then, or whatever. It's for you guys to make it easier. Because that's how I would want it for me, you know. Okay, so first I'm going to pull how each week is starting, and then I'm going to pull how each week is ending. And then we'll clarify in there. Are you ready, Ariesians? Again, happy birthday and happy belated to all of you March Ariesians. I'm a Libra, so Aries is my polar opposite. But I love Aries. They're some of my closest people, Aries, and favorite people. All right, ready? How is week 1 starting for my Ariesian friends? It's starting with some healing and the 4 of Swords. Look at that. Yes, good for you. We'll get into it. Okay, week 2. How's week 2 starting for my Ariesian friends? The Chariot. Ooh. For some of you, this 4 of Swords is going to lead, this healing period and restoration period is going to lead you to alignment of your light and your shadow, enough so that you've maintained it enough that you are ready to take action. You are ready. You're forward. You're all in alignment. That's for some of you. That's for all of you. It just will show up on different levels. Okay, week 2, what will actually come out? Justice. So Chariot is Cancer and Justice is Libra, FYI. Oh, that's a good thing. It doesn't mean it's easy when justice is served. The Ace of Pentacles. All this is beautiful, Aries. That's the beginning of the next path, direction of your life, and the path to your longevity, your financial longevity, the longevity of your happiness, your daily happiness. I'll explain this more later. You can Google the Ace of Pentacles too if you need. If I keep talking, this reading will go very, very long. All right, week 2. You, the Magician. Woo! So you're coming from the 4 of Swords, which is healing. I will get into all that. And going into manifesting. You are making something happen. You are taking all your esoteric knowledge and all your tools, and you are channeling to put energy and attention on making something happen. I don't know how you're doing it. Like if that's negative or positive, we'll see. Because I have a feeling that we'll see. Let's see how week 3 starts. Wait, what's on the split for that? Yeah, the 5 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. That's what I was feeling. For some of you, you're still coming from a place of fear, and it looks like it is self-doubt. You're doubting yourself on some levels. Okay, week 3. How's week 3 starting for Aries? This is so great so far. The 9 of Swords. Not great. The 9 of Swords. I'm smiling, but that's crippling anxiety. There's nothing fun about that. That's feeling hopeless, or feeling terrified of a fear. Like there's a scenario you're playing out. It's not reality. You know, do you know what I'm saying? There's got to be some aspect of reality in there. Both the overwhelming majority when you get in the 9 of Swords is not reality. It's the anxiety is poo. That's why you go in the 4 of Swords. That's the first step you take when you realize you're overthinking and you're out of alignment. You know what I mean? And you want to try to not get up here to the 9 and 10. Well, to the 10, I mean, that's the worst. Like, but the worst is over when you get to the 10. Okay. What's the 5? Oh, it's the same split. Okay. I don't want it to be the same split. Hold on. Okay. Wants me to keep it this way. Okay. Week 4. How's it start? So something happens in week 3 that causes doubt for you. But guess what, Aries? By week 4, you're in the 6 of Pentacles. What? The 6 of Pentacles. Yes, or that's what you're working toward. That's simultaneous uplift. That is equal give and take. That is commitment into something. You're working with someone other than yourself. And it is an equal, beautiful relationship. But okay, on the split for how these all start is the 5 of Swords. So that's self-doubt. Let's see what's underneath that one. The 10 of Cups. Yes, that's what a lot of readers read is, well, the sun is the sun and the 10 of Cups. It's like, this is the happily ever after. The sun is the happiest card in the deck. You have an underlying seed in all of this is that you're not worth your dreams. You're not worth all the goodness. There's still part of you that hasn't healed yet. You know, if you're still thinking you're not worth something, there is still an attachment to something, but it's not like you're mentally doing that on purpose. It's a soul attachment because the soul lesson isn't learned yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's that. So, hold on. I want to think of how to say this. It's because there's still part of you that's not healed, and it's healed because there's still a false belief put on you from externally, and you haven't recovered from the pain of that betrayal, whatever that was to you. So you still are carrying it with you, the healing of it with you. Like there's some part of you that still wants recognition or validation or confirmation or closure from the person who betrayed you. But where you will get, just keep going, okay, is that you don't need it. We do need information, right? If there is information you still do not have, be patient with yourself. Just keep putting it into you, okay? Put your focus and your attention into you. That information will come as long as you're still staying. And it will be enough for you to realize you don't need closure or what you need. Do you know what I mean? But you have closure, but you're doing it. Okay. I hope that's helpful. Okay. And also the Ace of Wands, which is, so the Ace of Pentacles, remember it like presented itself, but it didn't fall. So that's the path to your longevity, right? And your legacy. And this is the path to all your creative, authentic self, your creator self. And creators are fueled by confidence. You feel me? So all of passion, desire, drive, commitment, presence. You feel me? All of those things are part of this. And you get to the place where you are the embodiment of all of that, and you have a partner who is equal to you, and you are simultaneously uplifting and all that good stuff. So this is beautiful, Ariesians. Well, let's see how your weeks end. Let's see how they end. It's telling me to maybe use a different deck for reals. Why? Okay. My face is because visually together, these decks, I don't know. In my head, I'm judging the, like, ugh. I think I'm supposed to use the Curious Creature, so hold on. I just want to finish these guys. Are you good? Ay, marrón. Now you're good. All right. Okay. Whew. Tarot of Curious Creatures. Boop, boop. Let's see what's up. Okay, fine. I'm so proud of myself. I did not fight anywhere near as often or as long as I historically have fought my guides. But yeah, kudos for me, because I've been doing so much work on being able to be more present and receptive and understanding when it's my intuition and when it's not. So that's a good sign for me. Just maintain and sustain, maintain and sustain. Okay. First week of April, how's it going out? How's it going out? I want to remember to hold these 4 cards up to you so you can visually see what the progression is. It's pretty interesting. Okay. And I would take note for yourselves when you're looking at that of what you feel and what it triggers and what, then dive deeper into that. The whys, the hows, the who, the how do you, why is it showing up? You know what I mean? All those things. There are all ways to also improve your intuition. Okay. Week 1, how's it end? Oh, I don't. Judgment sideways. Going into the reverse. There's, yeah, Well, so you end week 1 with Judgment sideways, possibly going into the reverse though, right? And you start week 1 with the Magician, and remember it, and week 3 was the 9 of Swords. And remember I said that there was like a feeling about that Magician of being aware of where you're actually manifesting from. And this Judgment in that position shows that there's hesitancy and resistance on your part to fully grow yourself. That's literally what the Judgment is. So you might not even be aware that that's what you're stopping. But whatever you're struggling with the most, take a second and look at it and see how it relates to whatever I just said, because I don't remember. Okay, gonna keep moving. Oh. Yo, that's part ADHD and that's part just smoking, but that's how it goes. But it's mostly ADHD because that's happened in my life longer than the smoking has. Okay, week 2, how's it ending? Don't worry, we'll clarify these, okay? Week 2, how's it ending? Hold on, it wants me to look at the Star and the King of Pentacles. Okay, Aries. You are really far in this journey of where you are and where you've been. This is your turning point, and it's big. It's a really big one, and you know it. You know it. All of you watching this know it on one level or another, from 0 to 100, from 0.1 to 100. You feel me? Try to ease into it and try to be nice to yourself, okay? Be as kind as possible and nurturing to yourself. Be the dad, be the father, this is showing up as masculine energy. And so if that resonates with any of you, with your relationships with your father or a father figure, someone who takes that role, the provider, the protector. If you have any issues with anyone who fits that, look at that. Okay. You are that. You are that. And the universe is telling you it is time for you to step into that role. Masculine, feminine, non-binary energy, okay? The energy. All right, how is week 2 ending for Aries? The Hierophant and the Sun. Are you kidding? Shoot, Aries, fuck you. Yo, that's super dope. That's super dope. That's fulfilling your soul contracts. You're bound. You're bound. You're vowed Do you understand? That's what I mean by bound. You are vowed to something, and that's binding. And it's not binding in the negative way. It's binding in the most pure light way. I don't remember what I was fucking saying. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Woo! Look, I could like cut these off and start all over. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep it real. Okay. And if you watch enough of these, you get it. You get it. So just stay to the end, or don't. Whatever. Okay. Fuck. God damn it. When I rewatch this, if I remember and it was relevant for me to say, I'll put it in the description box below. Okay. All right. Week 2. How's it ending? Fuck. The Page of Pentacles. That's good. But you start week 3 with the 9 of Swords. So it could be just the dissolving of the 9 of Swords. It's got to be, because you end in the 6 of Pentacles. So the 9 of it goes into crippling anxiety, but it ends with simultaneous uplift of the most beautiful, reciprocal, equal kind. You feel me? So you're going on a journey this next month, but it's not too bad. But it's not going to last long. But whatever's happening for you is going to feel very, very strong. But it's not going to last long. Do you understand? Because you are going to be knocked around a little, but you've done so much work. You're going to stay on track. You feel me? But you're still like that. You know what I mean? You're not like right up there to the next step. You still have a little. So do I. So do all of us. So no worries and no harsh judgment on yourselves, Aries. Okay? All right. The Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So on the bottom. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, that came up too, right? Yep. This is, excuse me. This part of your life is going to be so fulfilling to your desires, to those frequencies that your desires manifest from. It's like gonna be like a massage for them. You feel me? Okay. So do things that make that feeling come in you. You feel me? All right, week 3. How's it ending? I guess I'm glad I listened, because this deck is killing it. Aries, your week 3 is ending with the Ace of Cups! With the Ace of Cups, son! What? You got the Ace of Pentacles twice, and the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands, right? Or the Ace, yeah, maybe I think you got the Ace of Wands twice, too. Aries, this is Emperor energy for you, okay? This is you in your highest power. You are so powerful. You are you're on that path, and this is the next part that's going to get you to the pinnacle of it, okay? Yep. All right, let's see. That's love, by the way. That's unconditional love in every way. I won't go into that. I'll go into it when we get to that week. Okay, week 4, how's it ending? Oh, my word. Aries. The 9 of Wands. That's feels so hard, and it's been so long, and you're exhausted, and you're just like, fuck, I just want to give up. And that's, don't give up. Don't give up. The next time you get to that place, I want you to remember me saying, as the voice of the universe, don't give up. 9 of Wands. Put this picture in your head. That's you. Fuck the bullshit. You're still fighting. You feel me? I forgot to put my phone on airplane. God damn it. Woo. All right, week 4. How's it end? No, that's good. It's cute. I love this guy. He's adorable. Wait to see how cute he is. The 7 of Pentacles, Mr. Squirrel. Look at his little shoes and his little suspenders and his little tie and his little checkered shirt and his little red pants. They're red, right? Red, orange, rusty. They're adorbs. Adorbs. Okay. This is good. This is you get to it. You started the 6 of Pentacles and you end in the 7. First of all, hello, progression. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You get, we'll figure that out when we get into it more. But what the 7 of Pentacles is when you get to a place where you have to take a step back to reassess. Something has happened. You're at, it's been this amount of time now or whatever, or something has happened externally, that whatever the reason, you're taking it, it's time to take a step back to just survey. Okay, what worked, what didn't, where should I put my energy? Where should my energy stay? Where is the time to call it back? You feel me? It's taking into account anything that falls under the category of currency. Time, money, energy, whatever else I can't think of that goes in there. You feel me? That's where you're at. So, and that's good. That's good. I don't feel like it's bad. Let's see. Yeah, the Ace of Wands again and the King of Pentacles. No, see? It ends with you accepting and being in your self-care power. All right. Aries, this is beautiful. Okay, we're going to clarify just to help you guys out a bit. Oh, I wanted to hold all these up, so I'm going to do that. I was thinking of what question to ask, and I'm still going to probably think that. Okay. Wait, did I do that wrong? Yep. Hold on. Yo, what? Whatever that brought up for you, I'd love to know, because I don't know why I picked them up like that, but I picked them up wrong. But that's where that's where I was drawn. So I would love to know from you all what any of that just was for you. But this is how it was. Wow, that's crazy. Look at that. There we go. This is how it is. See that difference between 2 and 3, and like contrasted with what it's bookended with? You know what I mean? But look at the progression too. It's like, if you look at those, and then this comes in, and then it goes to that. So you go from this to that energetically wise. You feel me? This is like the colors and the way this all this art is, and the feel and the vibe of it is all a visual expression of your energy that you're going to be feeling and embody, taking on or letting go. You feel me? Okay. I don't know why I did that incorrectly, but whatever. Again, if you felt some type of way from that, please share it in the comments, or just say, hey, I felt some type of way from that, so I know like it was for someone. Okay. Week 1, we are gonna start. We're gonna. Okay. What can Ariesians in week 1 do to fully embody the energy of the Four of Swords? What can they do? Yo, what the fuck, Aries? Okay, look what came out, and look how it came out, and look what it was on top of. Judgment, judgment. But look at the difference in energies, right? Okay, so hold on. Let me see what the, yeah, okay. Oh, okay. What you want to look out for? Is any resistance you have. That's the simplest way to say this. When you have a fear, it's resistance. Look at it and look at why. Okay, what do you have to lose? What do you think you have to lose? Ask yourself that. Be really honest with yourself. That's what this is requiring from you. Just take the time that your body, your physical self needs right now to be at its top, or like to take the steps and consistent steps toward the top, and your mental health at the same time, right? When you're not worrying about that stuff and stressing, then you have more free space, right? And right now you need to direct that toward the care and keeping of yourself and the nourishing, but the nurturing first, okay? And it's tied into how you show up in relationship, and it's relationship, but it's specifically relationships that require equal action and commitment from both sides. You feel me? It's that. And it's tied into your legacy. It's tied into your career too. Whoever that is, and whoever that is tied into it. And whoever you work with has to be someone who contributes. You all have to be people who equally contribute to each other's legacy. Do you understand what I'm saying? If there's imbalances, then it's not going to work. Okay. Yes. And so the Tower and the Three of Pentacles is what is on the split in the bottom, right? Look at that energy. Look at that energy. I'm like trying to hold the whole effing thing up when I don't need to. Compared to this energy. Gosh darn it. Wow, hold on. I'm going to tell you what was underneath these. Maro. But yours is sideways. Going possibly this way. If you let this stuff win. If you let your fears and stuff win. You feel me? We have the Knight of Swords and the World. That's the ending. That's being a harbinger, a bringer, a truth bringer. And cutting out everything that isn't true. It doesn't serve your highest vibrational good. You feel me? So those are the things you need to like look at the areas of where those are showing up that you're not in alignment. You know what I mean? Do we need to do the judgment? Yes, it said yes. Okay. What can my Ariesian friends do to get the judgment into the upright? And become. Answer the call. Become. Expand, expand, expand. 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 What can they do? Okay. This is my favorite reading I've ever done for you guys so far. And I've done a lot. Ooh, two, you got two. Ooh, I don't want to look at the split yet. Okay. Oh, so you got a repeater and one non-repeater. The Two of Swords, but look how sweet that is. I'll tell you about this in a second. And the Page of Pentacles, which is how week 2 ends. Her back is to it. You see that? But look, there's like, you're fighting yourself. You're fighting your truest happiness because it's that wound. You know what I mean? It's that wound, and it's whatever belief you still have, and it could be tied up to the closure part and the, and whatever that looks like for you, finality or whatever. And still, you still have this part of you that longs for whoever betrayed you or abandoned you to fix it or heal it. And for whatever reason, because it could be any reason why it can't happen. They may not be alive anymore. They may be completely out of your life and it's not an option. You have no contact. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like you can't get it. You're not going to get it. It's that little hurt young part of you that's so hurt. You feel me? All the way back. I know this is heavy, but y'all can handle it, and that's why you're here. And look at the sun coming out right now. Aries! You feel me? Look at my face. Let me turn this off. Hold on. Look at that. Look at that. That's for you. It's for you, Aries, this is the best fucking reading I've ever done for you guys. And I'm so stoked this is how these readings are starting off. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Two of Swords is when you are out of alignment and is when overthinking is winning. And so it's whacking you out of your knowing and your being. Your heart space is your being. You being. Your head, your mind is your knowing. Your head is your thinking. Knowing, discerning, thinking when needed, but it's smaller than you think you need it. Realization, right? Knowing, being. Okay. It's when there's something that's whacking that out of alignment because you have a choice to make, and it's because you're more in the, you have shifted from the knowing to the thinking. So, hold on. The High Priestess is on the split and the Six of Swords is on the bottom. Okay, hold on. The Three of Cups, the Hierophant again. Woo, the Hierophant is under the High Priestess. Oh my God, Aries. Wow. Okay, this is so deep. Whatever you are, whatever this is for you, I might have to, hold on. That was beautiful, brother, son. But you're very bright. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hi, thank you. Okay. That's better, right? Do I need to put this thing back on? Oh, wow. Does that even make an effing difference? Oh, now I look dead. Because that's purple, whatever. Here we go again. So I hate this bullshit. And I'm never going to get like a rig, I don't think. So like y'all are just going to have to deal with me looking weird and shit every fucking video from now till eternity. Okay, thanks. Bye. Okay. This is so, it's super, it's significant. This is a significant moment in your life. You are completely about to become completely yourself, more completely yourself. It's not just gonna be boom, you're completely yourself. What I mean by that is you're gonna become dedicated and committed to that. And then that nothing is gonna sway that. You still have to build that up, but you're committed. Do you understand what I'm saying? So take it like that. The downloads you're getting right now, the realizations, the synchronicities, the whatever signs from the universe, they're big, they're a lot. And they're right. Do you feel me? There's an element here of still of healing. It starts with the Four of Swords and then the Six of Swords is on the bottom. So that's, again, it's the progression, right? From the 4 to the 6. The 4 is when you first recognize, like, okay, I need to get on my sleep. What am I eating? What am I am I like scrolling? What am I doing? Am I moving the way I should move? Like all your basic needs, and then like whatever your basic need for your spirituality is. So maybe that's playing basketball or running or sleeping. I was going to say skating, biking, whatever it is, meditating, yoga, dancing, making things. I don't care. Do you feel me? Whatever rhythmic thing it is. Oh, I'm losing it. You do those, right? So if you don't succeed at maintaining those, then the Six of Swords comes. Or if that's not enough and you need a higher level of care for yourself, the Six of Swords comes in. And that's when there's a separation. When you separate yourself from something, someone, or whatever, you know, you separate. It doesn't mean it's forever, but it's a like, because you have to retreat. You're gone. You withdrew because the focus is on you. For your mental health and your best self, you have to remove yourself from anything that is fringe, like draining that or negative to that. You feel me? Okay. The Page of Pentacles is a student's mind, again, it being I think it's that you don't fully know. You're not trying to purposefully hold off on the judgment, on the becoming of you. You don't know. Part of it is because there still is a little bit of a unhealed part. But the other part is you don't know. You don't think you know what to do next. But you do. You do know. You do know what to do. And I'm going to tell you what it's already you're doing. And you're going to be like, no, but it's always the answer. Look deeper into you. Keep feeding you. And if you've looked as deep, if there's nowhere else deep to go right now, and you're like, what am I missing? Then that means stop trying to put your attention. That's thinking too, right? Because you don't want to, that's thinking, not knowing. You want to keep a neutral energy when you're observing things, right? So if you're observing or looking back retrospectively, reflectively, and you're not able to, you're feeling and isn't neutral, a witness, and instead you're in it, then there's still healing there. You feel me? You don't, when it feels bad and it feels dissonant in your body or your mood changes to negative, something's out of alignment. Okay? Okay. Yeah, your intuition is strong. Your ancestors they're right there with you. They are rooting you. They're literally rooting you. Oh my God, hold on. Under the Hierophant is you, the Queen of Wands. Their voices are going to overpower your own scared voice or the voice of whatever you hear. You feel that false belief voice. So keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, keep going. Keep focusing on you. Okay, so week 2. Okay. The Magician. And it ends with the Page of Pentacles, so that this is hopeful here. Right? I mean, look at all that's going on here. But you're still in the transitory phase, you know what I mean? And it's the beginning of whatever this next phase is for you. It's just the difference for all of you is what phase you're in. But the similarity is it's the beginning. You feel me? I try to do my readings as obscurely specific as I can. I don't think that's the right word, but broadly specific as I can. Right? Broadly, inclusively specific. I just try to find the common truth. That's what I find. I find the central truth. And then I go from there. Because how it looks is going to be different. I can't tell you. I don't know you. You know what I mean? But I have an idea of things and stuff. But my number one way of communication is energy. I'm 7 air placements out of 11. 2, 7 air, 2 water, and 2 fire. Okay. And the fire and the water are both double. They're both the same. Okay. Magician, which is you. Okay, so let's see. What's the question we're going to ask, Aries? Are we going to ask, what are you manifesting? Or are we going to... No, we're not going to ask that. We're going to ask, what can you do to keep your magician upright, to embody the highest vibrational good of the magician? What can you do? I got your back, Aries. So what I be thinking about right now, what are the things that I'm wishing, hoping, and willing would happen? That's you manifesting. Hi, that's manifesting. So watch where that's coming from. Watch where the seed is. You're literally manifesting when you're thinking about those things, when you put energy and attention on those things. So what? Sorry, I feel like I'm, but I am a little bit, whatever. Okay. What can Aries, thank you. stay in your Queen of Swords, Aries. That's Libra, by the way. This is going into the reverse. Hold on. I'm going to, one more. I'm going to pull one more, look on the middle. Okay. The Four of Pentacles. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles. Woo! All right. It is, oh my God. Wait, really? Yeah. One more. Okay. One more. The Three of Cups. I'm supposed to show it to you. Okay. The Lovers. Look at the dark spot up there. One dark spot. But that's where your eye goes, right? Oh, Aries. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. We got the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles on the split in the bottom. Separate. Look how it's almost like the butterflies are coming from this, right? And this is the energy fueling that, right? Sourcing it. Okay, so for some of you, this Queen of Swords isn't you and is a Libra and is someone there's a romantic relationship with at some point. You are tied. You are soulmate. This is a soul tie. It's twin flames. It's a twin flame card too, but it's whatever. It's kindred spirits. It's all of that. It's however you want to put it. It's past lives. Many. That's the important part, okay? No matter what, whether this is definitely for all of you referring to a relationship. And what is needed is the Queen of Swords to be in her upright. Hold on. So this is also Empress energy, okay? So that's either developing your own Empress energy, which makes sense if you're Emperor side of you, and you are the Emperor, right? But you have masculine and feminine to that. So if your masculine part of your Emperor is dominating the feminine and they're not in alignment, then this is about your Empress energy. And if it's not, this is someone else who is an Empress probably in your life. Well, if it's a Libra, she is. Actually, it is. Both Queen of Swords and Queen of Pentacles is, the Empress is Taurus, which is Queen of Pentacles, and Libra. So you feel me? So you're dealing with an Empress. So that's good, Aries. That's your counterpart, your divine counterpart. It's your equal. It's your equal. It doesn't mean that it's your one person or whatever, but that's a whole other reading. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Right. The Ace of Cups is underneath the Four of Pentacles. I think the only ace we haven't gotten yet is Swords. And underneath the Queen of Pentacles is Death. So, number one for you to maintain the honorable energy of the Magician, right, is to have your self-care game on point, on lock as much as possible. Your roots as much as possible. Your stability of your foundation for yourself as strong as possible. And when you get there, when you find yourself in a place where you're like, okay, this is comfortable, this feels good, and you're chilling, and then something else happens and it's causing you now to have to take a risk. But that risk is directly related to your expansion, and you're scared. And so you're talking yourself out of it, and for one reason or another, in one way or another, right? Because you could live your life like this, and you could be happy, and you're doing enough. You're not. The Four of Pentacles is coming up to say you're holding on because some part of you is settling at the 4 instead of going to the 10. You're here instead of being here. This is what you're meant for, and you know it, but something, that false belief is still coming in. So this is saying be really, really on point with that. Didn't the King of Pentacles come up too? Maybe that was last night for my own reading. I do this for myself too, so like my own stuff has less of a chance of coming up through the readings, you know what I mean? Okay. So that's the underlying. And what this is I'm gonna pull on the Queen of Swords, and maybe the Lovers. It's about the way this relationship, whatever this relationship is that you're thinking of as you're listening to this reading, the way it appears to you. It's about being crystal clear about what it is and what it isn't, and who you are and who you aren't, and who they are and who they aren't, and what their truth is and what your truth is, and what the truth is of what you made together or what you can make together. Do you understand? It's that. It's about, so if this is a person, if this Queen of Swords isn't you, no matter what, it's about the truth in this situation and how this relationship is viewed, right? And holding it up as that. The time has come for this to happen, to accept it. If this isn't you, this is about the Queen of Swords withholding. Withholding. She's either, for some of you, she won't be in her power. And that's because there's something muddying her clarity. And for others of you, she's clear and her power is halted from you because there's an imbalance here, and she knows it, and she respects herself. Do you feel me? But either way, because it's sideways going into the reverse, there's, on either part, there's still some kind of resistance from you and them that is holding this back a little. Do you understand? But it's different for both of you what that is, and the levels of where you are and how much it's holding you back is different for both of you too. All right, what can I ask about the Queen of Swords? Okay, what does the Queen of Swords, what needs to happen for this Queen of Swords energy to get into the upright? Woo! The Seven of Swords, wow. And the Tower. Woo! The Truth. It's learning the truth, accepting the truth, and letting the consequences happen. Let's see what comes out. Seven of Swords is a betrayal. It's a betrayal. Okay. Okay. Oh, God. Oh. Okay. So what we said was what needs to happen for this Queen of Swords energy to get in the upright. And what came out was the Four of Pentacles connected to the Devil, which is what I literally just talked about, right? So for those of you who are settling, this is a pattern on your part of settling instead of letting this become this. This is where you are, right? This is the bottom, and it's trying to bloom up to get you to the 10. You feel me? So whoever this Queen of Swords energy is, and it could be both of you, right? It could be both of you. If it's you or if it's someone else, to get into the upright, this energy needs to look at the ways that they're holding themselves back and keeping themselves small and settling. And what's on the bottom is the fucking Empress. Underneath it is the Page of Cups. This is all, and underneath that is the Moon. And the Four of Cups is on the split. And underneath that is the Eight of Cups. And the Sun is underneath that. Okay. It's about emotional fulfillment. It's about allowing yourself to experience it. It's about letting yourself visualize it. And I almost said fantasize, but what I mean is, I don't mean fantasize, because that shows a lack of attention and control and intention, right? Unless you're fantasizing for inspiration. If you're fantasizing, if the subject is something in reality, you don't want to fantasize about it. You want to visualize it, and you want to realize it. You feel me? Okay. So, openness has to happen. Trust needs to happen in self and in whoever the person, the outside energy is. What's under the Page of Cups? The Moon. There's surrendering to the flow that needs to happen on both parties, for both parties. There's so much love in this reading, Aries. It feels good. It feels good. There's still going to be a little bit of trials here in this month of April, but it feels good, okay? So, okay, week 2 ends with the Page of Pentacles. I need to drink water. This reading is already almost an hour. I don't mind long readings. I like them, actually, because you know you're getting a lot of info. You know what I mean? For my favorite readers, so I only watch the ones that, I don't watch ones that I don't resonate with. I don't mind if they're long. They just be as long as they need to be. You know what I mean? Okay. The Page of Pentacles to the Nine of Swords. You're ending in the Page of Pentacles. So wherever you get in the beginning of week 2 is you get to a place, where you are in alignment more so with yourself than you had been. And it's stronger, and you see the next step, and you're dedicated to it. You're the beginning of really diving in there. Okay, so maybe you're going to dive into. So what are my Ariesians diving into with this Page of Pentacles? What are they diving into? The Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Oh God, that's okay. You're diving into, you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're diving into your contrasting need to, like, your opposing need to move and to not move. It's like equal. Like when something happens, you are compelled to both move and take action, and then equally not. And what wins is the not. You feel me? And it also is wrapped into self-care. So it's also partially maybe not, it's more of putting it into yourself and putting your attention and focus into yourself, and then taking the actions that go along with maintaining what your actual needs are. And making a clean break for however long you need to, so you can refuel your energetic reserve, right? So you can refuel it, build it back up. Okay, that wasn't even what came out, that just flipped over. What did I ask? What is Aries dedicating themselves to? How week 3 ends, right? The Ace of Cups. You're opening yourself up to love, to every way that love can manifest within yourself, where the source of love is, what it is. You start there and you realize it's source, and then you realize your source, and then and then you start seeing source, and then you start seeing the truth, and then, you know what I mean? It's that. And then you be it, and you accept it, and you have to deal with some hardship, but you're doing it. And when you get to the 10, you are there. You are there. You're where you've always wished and dreamed and hoped and knew you were meant to be. That's what you're doing, Aries. There's anxiety, which we know because the 8 of Swords is on the split, and the 9 of Swords is what you're going into. And the Three of Pentacles again. So this is, again, is tied into how you show up. It's tied into who you choose to collaborate and create with, and how you show up. How they show up, how does that reflect on you? What are you pulling toward yourself? What lessons are underneath here that you need to learn? You feel me? Okay, week 3. I'm feeling this. This is this is definitely the best reading I've ever done for you. And this is one of the best readings I've ever had the honor of being a part of, because if I feel all this as this is happening. I'm literally feeling it, right? And if you're feeling it, I'm probably feeling what you're feeling plus more, because I'm feeling it from way more people, right? But so are you, because you're watching me. Did you see how it works? Yes. Okay. Yeah, Aries, I'm just remembering, like, your readings, either I need like vodka after them, or it's like the happiest feeling ever, like the lightest. Just nice, because this is definitely the highest I've ever felt. I've definitely felt good in your readings before, but not like this. Okay, the 9 of Swords. That's how you start week 3. Let's just remind you of what it energetically looks like inside of you in week 3. It looks like this. Don't focus on this. Focus on this. That's the crown chakra, gold, healing, boom, let it in, so this becomes that. Make this, right? Okay, and you end with the Ace of Cups, because you're dope. Because you're dope, because you're doing the work, and you love yourself, and you hold yourself as sacred, because you are, okay? Faults and all, faults and all. Okay. What can Aries do to get out of the 9 of Swords upright energy? What can they do to get out of it? It's the 3 of Swords in reverse. And do you know what that means, Aries? It means putting the heartache, the hurt, putting it to rest, burying it, letting it go. Taking the lessons, seeing that how it served you and how it didn't, seeing how far you've come, making peace, whatever that means. If you have to make peace outside of yourself, it starts with inside yourself. Really look at this origin heartache of okay. I'm not saying overthink it and overanalyze it. I'm saying there's a part of it that still isn't healed. So open yourself up to understanding what that is, to realizing, ask the universe to show you, and then let yourself be braced. Braced is not the right word. Let yourself be aligned and centered to feel it, okay? Let yourself hold it, and then let yourself expand. It doesn't have to be immediately all at once, but it needs to be consistently going upward. You feel me? The Ace of Wands. Accept this new, beautiful, expansive, creative, wonderful, fulfilling, sexually, sensually, inspirationally, passionately, desire, mentally, in every way, of all of those things that get you fired up. Accepting that. The 7 of Wands. It's so funny, because I was going to say, and this is not traditionally how it's read. You got the Hermit underneath it. So the 7 of Wands traditionally is feeling like it's like the gaslighting card, right? It's when you're done with the gaslighting, you recognize it's happening and you have to defend yourself. Like you're standing up for yourself and you're like, no more, no more. And it's a fight that's been like hard and draining on you. But how this is showing up is you letting yourself be yourself, because you've been doing that to yourself. You've been keep telling yourself false beliefs and keeping yourself down. You've been fighting yourself against yourself. And it's time for you to stop it, because look at the expansion here. You had the Four of Swords to the Six of Swords to the Hermit, which is the progression. And it's a progression you don't wish on people to have to go through all of that, but it's what was necessary and it's where you are. And for this, you will never have to do this again, because you have coming out of this healed up. But where maybe it's the beginning of the healing of the wound, maybe it's the middle, maybe it's the end, you understand? So keep that in mind. The levels always change. There's levels to this shit, literally relevant to everything in life, okay? That's what you need to do to not let the crippling anxiety and all of those fears of feeling hopeless and all that take control. Okay, so you do that, because where you go is to the literal Ace of Cups. I mean, I don't think we need to clarify that. Do we? Wait. No, we're going to go to the Six of Pentacles. We're going to week 4. Okay. Just thinking about if I was going to do the Taurus reading immediately after this or wait, but I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to go walk before it rains again. I hope. Okay. All right. Week 4 is the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, come on, Aries. It's wonderful. Okay. What can Aries do, Ariesians, to stay in the energy of the Six of Pentacles upright? Hilarious. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna take it, but we might pull another one. I always get so confused. Flip it and then this way. Yep. The moon. Sideways, going into the reverse. Okay. Oh, it's pretty, right? It's a different kind of moon card if you're familiar with tarot at all. Oh, it's pretty. Oh, I want you to see it with the Six of Pentacles. Look at this. Look at the color similarities, right? Do you feel it? I feel it right here in my heart chakra for you. It's absorbing the intuition, right? It's looking at the things you have so far kept hidden. The things you have so far kept hidden. It's holding space. It's two things. It's holding space for yourself, for your intuition to come through, for your inner child, holding your inner child so you can hold space. And it's surrendering. It's also knowing when to surrender control of knowing. You're getting that more into alignment, and whoever the relationship is with, they are too. The Queen of Cups, which is Cancer, which is yes, for your partner in a love relationship, which this is with the Lovers. This is who you want to show up, or the King. You know, this is a self-actualized, beautiful, of heart, kind, loving, unconditional love. This person is love and truth. Love and truth. Psychic, super psych. It's somebody, I don't know how to explain it right now, and I feel like I'm going to move on for a second. The Ten of Wands. Okay, hold on. Yeah, hold on a second. It's underneath that. The Page of Cups. Wow. The Page to the Queen of Wands, to the Page of Cups, to the Queen of Cups. Okay. For you, it's about developing, standing in your power as the Queen of Wands, as a creator, as a creatrix, and confident, as a confident creatrix, right? Master. Opening yourself up from the fire, from the giving and the making, to the receiving and the being. Integrating it. Also allowing that in your life from outside of you. Letting go. The Emperor, which is you, is underneath the Ten of Wands, and the Death is underneath the Emperor, Aries. Yes. You're the Ten of Swords underneath. This is beautiful. You know what your wish is, and you're taking it. You're taking the risk, and you're letting yourself go toward it. Yeah. You're recognizing all of the burdens you've put on yourself because you're exhausted. You're exhausted. I think you've gotten to a point where you're probably physically so exhausted that you can't do anything but go up now. Like, because the universe has been kicking you in the ass for so long and you've been ignoring it for so long, but now you're not anymore, right? And you're like, I am so done with that. I'm done with it. And you are opening. You are opening. You are awakening. You're awakened. And you are opening. It's beautiful. And where that leaves you is the Seven of Pentacles. So let's see how that's showing up. How is the Seven of Pentacles showing up for Aries? How is it showing up? Is that the right question? We'll change it. What does Aries need to do to stay in the energy of the Seven of Pentacles upright? Yeah, okay. Might answer both questions. Cancer, which the moon is Pisces and Cancer, and so the Chariot is Cancer. I knew this. I knew it. And I'm the Ace of Swords. You have all the aces, okay? This is so significant, this period in your life. This is huge. This is huge. And the Five of Swords. Maintain your integrity. Hold honesty and transparency as sacred. Commit yourself to that. Take responsibility and accountability. Use your voice. Use your voice. Defend when needed, protect when needed. Protect, preserve. Okay, you have to know the difference and when to use each, right? There's part of it where you're still doubting yourself. Yeah, you're doubting. There's part where where it's gonna show up where you're afraid still to let go of control, right? The moon sideways, right? Part of it is that you're afraid of letting go of control, and you're still doubting your intuition, your ability, your intuition. You're still doubting yourself, right? It's all tied into that at the core of it. Justice is under the Ace of Swords. That's Libra again, right? Temperance is under that. Yeah, and Strength is under one of them, and the Fool. This is God. This is fated. This is destiny. This is destiny playing out finally, for you. So kudos, that's the justice, right? All around. It's justice for all parties involved. And truth and peace and clarity. The peace that comes from clarity, whether it's negative or positive, there's no question about it anymore. So part of you can lay to rest, right? It's dissolved. That energetic bond, that energetic tie, cord, any ones that were pulling you down and draining you, they're dissolved and gone. And where you're left, how you embody the energy of the Seven of Pentacles in the upright, which is that reassessment, right? Where knowing what the next steps are, being able to objectively look at it objectively, and then follow through. Is you following through in the most beautiful, powerful way of the tarot, which is the Chariot, which is literally both of your wolves, your light and your dark. You have made peace, and you are in a loving relationship with both of them. You have aligned. I'm not saying it's perfected. I'm saying it is done and maintained enough that it's real and it's staying, and you're committed, the Page of Pentacles, to it, the care and keeping of it, because it's you, right? And you are, the Chariot can only be drawn or directed because it's by an Emperor and an Empress, an Emperor or an Empress. You feel me? And that's the energy. Let yourself become. When you take a look back and you see the evidence is pointing at you expanding and you being dope and you having this shit and it being real, let yourself go toward it with confidence in yourself. No more, you're not thinking about it. You're not putting energy on it anymore. Your energy is going toward fulfilling your desire of your love desire. The soul desire, the soul pulls, the pulls that your soul are drawn to. You understand what I'm saying? That's where you're putting it on. And you do that by keeping yourself in relationship, in alignment with the source. That's how this happens. Aries, holy frijoles, Batman. Dope. Okay, April is fucking dope for you, and it's your birthday month. For most of you, it's your birthday sign. So yes, right? Yes. Also interesting in this month of April is a new moon in Aries and a full moon in Libra. And this is all Aries and Libra. So all of this is magnified. When I said that this is a really important part of your significant part of your life, I'm not kidding. Yeah, we're going to pull one of these for you. You're going to need it. The Native Heart Healing Oracle. May this reading find all of the Ariesians who the message was intended for from the source. Okay, one. Just focus for Aries. From you, source, from you. These are new, so they stick together. So let me try. I might have to. Oh, no, good. Yay. Sacred Serpent, Relic of Time. Throat chakra. 37, which is 10, which is completion. Look how beautiful that is. We're going to read it. We're going to read it. Speak up, choose your words wisely, truth through love. The unspeakable is spoken, and the spoken never heard, but felt by the masses across the earth. This mandala brings powerful guidance and healing of the throat chakra. I'm going to hold it up so you can screenshot it, and then I'm going to hold up the meditation because I'm not going to read it. It's too long, but then you can screenshot it and do the meditation on your own if you want. This mandala brings powerful guidance and healing of the throat chakra. It's important to acknowledge the power of one's voice and the impact it may have on others. Ace of Swords, right? What the heck? The collective consciousness and your own vibration, the impact it has on others, the collective consciousness and your own vibration. That's honoring clarity and transparency, because you see how everything is connected, right? And you see all of it. It's literally what we've been talking about for this whole thing. The voice is a sacred portal to one's truth. This card brings a reminder that our truth is infinitely governed by the power of love. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. If there's no love within your words, how can you be speaking from your heart? Speaking one's truth is a powerful act, and it is one's actions that will reverberate across all levels of space and time. Allow the gateway of your heart to speak directly through the throat chakra, filtering all thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Is it kind? Is it true? Is it necessary? Does it improve upon the silence? Shriti Sai Baba. Okay, there's a throat chakra meditation. Here's the bottom of it. And here's the rest of it. Up here. So the key elements are sapphire blue ray, turquoise blue ray, heart chakra, emerald green, responsibility, teaching, singing, silence, truth. You're worth this. You're worth speaking your truth. You're worth it, okay? Aries, I'm stoked for you. Stoked. Thanks for coming and sharing your energy with me. And thanks for holding space for me so that I could attempt to translate the energies coming through and the messages coming through for you. And I will see y'all in about 2 weeks at your mid-monthly reading. Until then, bye, Aries, and happy birthday. Bye.